very first class of philosophy. In this class, first class, I am going to discuss three things basically. First, meaning of philosophy. Second, in which sense it is different from the term darshan. It is translated in Hindi as darshan. And third, we'll try to see different aspects of philosophy. So first of all, note down the term philosophy. Philosophy, note down. Philosophy, mid part. The term philosophy is made of two words. First of all, philos, and second one is Sophia. Sophia. We are going to discuss the literal meaning of philosophy. What's the literal meaning of philosophy? Philos means love, and Sophia means knowledge or wisdom. So the literal meaning of philosophy is love of wisdom or love for knowledge. Note down, love of wisdom. This is the literal meaning of the term philosophy. Philosophy means literal meaning, love of wisdom. By and large, everybody loves wisdom, and in this sense, everybody is a philosopher. It doesn't matter whether he reads books of philosophy or not. We all are philosophers basically, because we all are lover of wisdom. Philosopher means lover of wisdom. Note down. Philosopher, lover of wisdom. We all are philosophers. Human beings, we all are human beings. Human beings are not categorized or not classified as philosopher and non-philosopher. Human beings are classified as good philosopher and bad philosopher. Some are good philosopher, some are bad philosopher. We all are philosophers, but some are good, some are bad. Those who are logical in nature, rational in approach, they are good philosophers. And those who are irrational and illogical regarding their activities towards life, they are bad philosophers. We all are philosophers. We all are lovers of wisdom. Those who are irrational, illogical approach, they are bad philosophers. Some are good, some are bad. Those who are rational approach, have rational approach, logical approach, intellectual approach, you can describe them as good philosophers. And illogical or irrational leads to this aspect, bad philosopher. That's the literal meaning of the term philosophy. Philosophy means love of wisdom. We all are philosophers. We are lovers of wisdom. It should be clear. First point. Is it clear? This is the meaning of philosophy. First of all, here I have discussed literal meaning. Finally, I will discuss the term philosophy in a holistic sense, the sense which is generally used in our life. See, next page once again. The term philosophy is translated in Hindi as darshana. Note down the term. Darshan. It is called darshan shastra. Philosophy, Hindi, it is translated as darshan shastra. Darshan. It is called darshan. The literal meaning of the term darshan is to see, dekhna, to see. To see, dekhna, darshan. Darshan means to see, dekhna. There are three dimensions of the term to see. What do you mean by to see? First one is how to see, or by which something is to be seen. Note down. By which something is to be seen. Is to be seen. This is the first aspect of the term darshan. Second, whom to see. And third, why to see. We will able to understand what's the real meaning of the term darshan if you will see the term darshan in this manner. Darshan means dekhna, to see. Question is how to see, or in other sense, by which something is to be seen. In Sanskrit it is defined as drishyate anen iti darsanam. This is the definition of the term darsana. No need to write any Sanskrit line. You have to write exact translation of those Sanskrit words or statements or lines. Clear? By which something is to be seen. There are two aspects of the term by which something is to be seen. First one is through our external eyes, naked eyes. Note down, external eyes or naked eyes. And second one is internal eyes. Internal eyes. Or you can say in one sense it is called divine eyes. You are going to see something through your internal eyes. It is something, sometimes it is described as intuition or conscience. Intuition or conscience, this term as, note down. Internal eyes or divine eyes, or to see, how to see, by which something is to be seen. Generally the term darshan indicates through this external eyes, what you are going to see, what you are going to perceive. But this is not the real meaning of the term darsana, because through external eyes, whatever we see, all those things are impermanent, transitory, changeable in nature. Yes or no? Nothing is permanent. The knowledge which we find through our external eyes. So external eyes or naked eyes. First aspect is this one. Second one is internal eyes. You must be aware, sometimes we find knowledge not only through our external eyes, but sometimes our intuition provides direct knowledge of rightness and wrongness of something. In our ethics paper, paper 4th, one topic is there, conscience as a source. We have to study the term conscience also. One topic is there, determinants of morality. In topic number 4th, determinants of morality. Generally law is accepted as determinants of morality. If you are going to act according to law, it means that action is right, otherwise wrong. So law is accepted as one kind of determinant to decide what is right and what is wrong. One important aspect is that sometimes our intuition or conscience provides direct knowledge which action is right and which action is wrong. So conscience is also, that is called antaratma, antar vivek, antah pragya. It is also accepted as a source of knowledge, and it provides the knowledge of rightness and wrongness of our action. If you are going to act according to your conscience, that action is accepted as right. It is accepted by Gandhiji also. Gandhiji has accepted act according to your own conscience. And that's the real meaning of the term Swarajya. If you will see the meaning of Swarajya, in 2013, one question was asked in essay paper, Swadhinta, Swarajya and Dharmarajya. The term Swadhinta, the term Swarajya was there in 2013 essay paper. If you will go through the question paper, you will find the term Swarajya. And Swarajya means if you are going to act according to your conscience, antaratma, it means you are completely free. You are free from not only external aspects, but internally also you are free. So both these two types of things are accepted. So see, the term darshan indicates to see, but to see doesn't mean only to see through this our external eyes. The real meaning of darshana is to see through our internal eyes, through divine eyes, through conscience. Sometimes our intuition provides knowledge that is right. Although you are not getting any external ground, you are not finding any perception of that thing, but your intuition providing knowledge, yes, this one is right, yes or no, without getting any external perception of that thing. So the term darshan means the real meaning, to see something through these divine eyes. In one sense, knowledge which you are getting through conscience or intuition. Second thing is whom to see. See, if you will accept external eyes or naked eyes, it means it will lead to material world. Material world. This world is material world. This world is empirical world, sensuous world. This is a perceptual world, you can say. The knowledge which we find this world is known as or described as empirical world, or this world is sometimes described as phenomenal world. What kind of world it is? Empirical world or phenomenal world. This world is described as phenomenal world. So through these eyes, naked eyes, we find knowledge of this empirical world. We find experience, sense experience of this world, that is material world. But through intuition, we do not find knowledge of this material world, but through this intuition we try to know ultimate realities. What is the ultimate reality? Supreme reality. Whom to see? Ultimate reality. All supreme reality. Sometimes it is described as God also. We try to see ultimate realities. Different religions you will find God is ultimate reality. Some other places, some other things are also there. Brahm is there some places. So overall the term darshan means to see, by which something is to be seen. Two aspects, externalize, internalize. That's not the real meaning of darshan, to see this world through our naked eyes. That's not the real meaning of the term darshan. To see ultimate realities, highest reality, taking help of your intuition or conscience. That's the real meaning of the term darshan. And third one is why to see. Generally through these naked eyes, we see this world just for enjoyment, just to consume different things. Yes or no? Just for bhog hetu, bhog, just to enjoy those things, use those things. You will find such kind of thoughts in hedonistic philosophy. Utilitarian philosophy also will find such kind of things. First one is just for physical enjoyment, and second one is liberation. It's a technical term, liberation. This is prescribed in our syllabus. Overall, you will be able to understand what do you mean by philosophy and the term darsana if we will see this particular dimension. See, why to see? Generally we see this world for physical enjoyment. We involve ourselves in physical objects. We always try to collect, we always involve to collect material objects in this world. Different kinds of material objects. Yes or no? And in taking help of material objects, we try to find some sort of happiness in our life. But that's not the real happiness. According to Indian philosophy, Bharatiya Darsana, highest aim is to find liberation. And liberation means, note down, complete cessation of suffering, removal of suffering, end of suffering, pain. In Indian philosophy, especially Bharatiya Darshan, it is accepted that it is possible to find a condition, a state where no suffering. If anyone is involved in this material world, till death he will find certainly some sort of suffering, pain, some sort of other things certainly bound to find. But it is possible to find a condition, a state like that, complete cessation of suffering and even presence of happiness. This is the simple meaning, you can say, ordinary meaning of the term liberation. Liberation means complete cessation of suffering. No suffering in your life. And it is possible to find according to Indian philosophy. Now a lot of effort for finding such kind of condition, you have to perform a lot of deeds. If you will ask from Buddhism, you will find 8-fold path. Ashtangic Marg. Jaina philosophy, 3 Ratan, 3 jewels, right faith, right knowledge, right conduct. Then you will find such kind of condition. Different places, different thoughts. So overall, the term darshan means to see ultimate realities through your intuition or internal eyes for finding liberation. Note down the term darshan. This is the real meaning. To see this physical world just for physical enjoyment, that's not the real meaning of the term darshan. What's the real meaning of the term darshan? Try to find knowledge of ultimate realities. Why? For finding liberation. And how through your divine eyes, or in other sense, from which eyes? Internal eyes or divine eyes, or just connect all those things. This is the ordinary meaning. To see this physical world for enjoyment. Generally, we see this world. Just for enjoyment, taking help of our naked eyes. Yes or no? That's not the real meaning of the term darshan. It should be very, very clear. Is it clear? The term darshan is clear, and you must be aware, especially in Indian philosophy, because half part of first paper you will find Indian philosophy. First paper Indian and Western philosophy. So certainly you have to go through the term darshan also. The term philosophy is used by Westerners, and Indian philosophers generally use the term darshan. So you must be aware with the difference between philosophy and darshan. You can't say that both have same meaning. Some sort of similarity you will find, but both have some different aspects also. So darshan means overall to see ultimate realities through our intuition or conscience for liberation. That's why if you will see Bodh darshan, ultimately you will find nirvana. Yes or no? And nirvana is not possible to find through our naked eyes. Not possible. Shankaracharya's philosophy, liberation, and liberation will find through self-realization. You are getting not knowledge outside, you are getting knowledge inside. That is called self-realization. And you must be aware, here I have said conscience, it is accepted by Gandhi, because Gandhi is a very important topic, especially in paper topic number 4. If you will see last 2-3 years questions paper, ethics paper, the most important moral thinker you will find, or frequently will find questions from Gandhian philosophy or Gandhi. And in Gandhian thought it is accepted that in all human beings you will find conscience, that is called antaratma, and that conscience is the part of God. Imagine any human beings is there. So in all human beings, soul is there. In one sense, antaratma is there. And soul is the part of God. So by birth, everyone is good. By birth, all human beings are good. So it is possible to reform them, because one important part of God is there. That's why he has always accepted a reformative theory of punishment. Never accepted capital punishment. Why? Because there is a possibility to reform. Why? Because soul is there in all human beings, and that soul is the part of God. And once you will act according to your own soul, there will be no need of any state and police, because soul, or in one sense antaratma, is the part of God, and in God all moral qualities are there: kind-heartedness, love, benevolence, etc. And our soul is the part of that God. So if everyone will act according to his own soul, there will be no need of any police, there will be no need of any state. That's why Gandhi has finally accepted a stateless. He has supported anarchism. Yes or no? Anarchism means eliminate states. Finally, states are not required. And the term Swaraj was asked in 2013. A number of students become unable to create difference between Swadhinta and Swarajya. Very minute difference. It should be clear. We will discuss this term when I will discuss Gandhian philosophy. I will explain this term in detail. We all are same from one point of view, because we all are part of God, and that part is present in ourselves in the form of soul. So if everyone will act according to soul, it means the kingdom of God will be established in this world. Kingdom of God. In this sense, he was guided by Tolstoy. Must be aware. Kingdom of God. Yes or no? Because everyone is going to guide by his own soul, and that soul is basically the part of God. It should be clear. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Bol to lo.
Yes, sir.
So we have seen the term meaning of meaning of philosophy. Philosophy means love of wisdom, we have discussed, and it is translated in Hindi as darsana, which means to see, and the real meaning of to see is to see ultimate realities through our conscience or intuition, just for finding liberation. If you will see the term liberation, if you will see the concept of liberation, very beginning, heaven was accepted as the highest aim of our life. If you will see in Vedas, heaven. If you will see different religions, Islam, Jannat, Christianity, paradise, heaven is there. What is the highest aim? Finally, what kind of things we have to find? So in different religions, heaven was accepted as the highest aim. But in process of development, in place of heaven, liberation is accepted as the highest aim. If you will see Indian philosophy, liberation means we have to separate ourselves from suffering. We have to find happiness in this life itself. Most of the places, happiness in this life itself, possible, not after death. In this life also possible to find happiness all the time. And it is possible to separate ourselves completely from suffering. Never find any form of suffering or pain in your life. It is accepted in Indian philosophy. You must be aware. Generally it is said that till death not possible to separate from suffering. But Indian philosophical thoughts, yoga philosophy, Buddhist philosophy, Sankaracharya, Jainism, all have accepted it is possible to find such kind of condition in our life. But different kinds of efforts are required to find this particular condition. Clear?